Hi there. So we're at the Hedera Wyckoff session and we'll look at what the charts are telling us, and it looks like Hedera is going through another pump. So let's take a quick look. So here we're in the weekly chart, and after this sign of weakness, currently Hedera is finding like a strong support at the white line. We all know this is the top edge of the long-term playground zone. We talked about this many times before. This leg looks like it's going to make another last point of supply, and given the like the lower highs, as of this moment, this seems to be going beyond. This yellow line is supposed to be a line that's, if I adjust this a little, this one you see has already gone beyond the level that we're expecting if there are lower and lower highs. So it's absolutely breaking the trend, and the key thing about this is assuming this is still within the late stage distribution. So if we look at here, during the 22 cycle, like late 21, early 22, there were 3 LPSYs. Currently we have 2, and funny thing is the second and the third is pretty flat for the tops. Let me enlarge this so you can see what I mean easier. So if I draw a line, let's change it to line chart. The initial drop is almost like this, right? It's pretty close to what I've just drawn for this cycle. And the last 2 were pretty flat over here before the final decline. So going to where we are now today, you see from the second test to the prior LPSY, currently the new one is forming. These 2, if they are as flat as the previous mega distribution over here, this LPSY that's currently being formed could go pretty high, probably to around 18-19 cents, or even if it's going to level with the previous LPSY, it can go as high as 21 cents. So it's interesting if it's going to kind of repeat like before, like sharp drop, sharper drop, and then eventually flattens a bit. So if I take out this and use the same line with the same slope, if I move it across, just extend a little, this line over here, like I said, is over 19 cents. So I'll keep these lines over here. So by next week we come back, we'll be able to see how far the current LPSY goes. Yeah. So next, the daily. Well, you already know the resistance level and the support level, so I'm not going to repeat. The support is more around 13 cents. We've seen it middle of last month. The purple line over here is obviously just the second level support. The first level is obviously the LPSY over here at around 21 cents. This second level is around 26 cents 50. And the next support after this first white line is the second at around 8 cents. So daily chart. Well, this trend has been broken, and what I would say is this, what we're seeing, is likely a sign of strength. So last time, not long ago, not 2022, just April this year, we have seen a selling climax in daily charts, and current one, end of last month. Immediately automatic rally. So it happens really quick in the daily chart. So last time from the selling climax to the sign of strength, it took 19 days only. So if you think this time is quick, it's almost the same. It took 17 days. So both times are pretty much the same, and currently it may not have finished yet. So look at these 5 consecutive green candles. So this may still be going on. Last time when we reached the sign of strength, it took in total around 7 this range, 7 candles. One little red over here, but it is like a cross, so not a cross, like a small like pin over there. So it's almost like a just a profit taking by some people, not actually breaking the trend. Likewise for this case, currently we have gone through 8 candles now from this point. So if it continues to show green without any signs of red, like over here, if there's like a start to have a longer red bar and continuous small red bars, that means the sign of strength has been built. And currently we are waiting for that to happen. At a certain point, this will retrace, likely, not always the case, but looking at the pattern, that's what it is. It may not be very deep, it can be pretty flat, and then the final leg up for not too high a percentage, maybe 30 to 50%, looking at this. So it depends on how high this sign of strength is going, because the mega trend is like we're at the late stage of distribution, and it may be like eventually going downwards, but currently, like I said, the second and the third LPSY can be very flat. So this time, this BC compared to the last one may be more or less similar. So that's this yellow line over here, it's around 21 cents. I already talked about it in the weekly chart. So that's how it looks like for Hedera, and hopefully we will see another buying climax pretty soon. So last time from the selling climax to the buying climax, it took around 34 days. This time, 34 days is roughly 26th of this month. So somewhere around like 2 to 3 weeks from now, we may be able to see a buying climax. So let's see whether that's the case. So